Sioux City Police Department was contacted by the Sheriff's Office, Lincoln County, South Dakota, that they had discovered a partially burned male body on a gravel road in their county. And there were tattoos and some other identifying marks on this person, but they had no identification. So they contacted the Sioux City Police Department to see if we could assist with the identification of this individual. We were able to assist with the identification, and it was very evident that this individual was probably not murdered at that location, but was actually transported to that location and disposed of. So as a result, the Sioux City Police Department began conducting an investigation of our own as a homicide. Through our investigation, we were able to determine that this victim was actually murdered at 1420 West 15th Street here in Sioux City. Also, as a result of our investigation, we ended up arresting 22-year-old Ricardo Jaime, Jaime Vitale of Sioux City for accessory after the fact. At this time, we're currently looking for a single suspect, 20-year-old Martin Castellanos, Castellanos of Sioux City. He's described as a Hispanic male, 5'8", 180 pounds, light mustache, could be driving a silver 2003 Audi A4 with Iowa plates 892YSD. You can consider the suspect to be armed and dangerous. We're not going to release the victim's name at this time pending notification of next of kin, but I imagine later on this afternoon we'll probably have that information for you. We believe that this individual was murdered here in Sioux City between 3 and 6 a.m. on Sunday morning, then transported to Lincoln County, South Dakota, and as a result of a witness statement, believed the body was disposed of at approximately 7:20 a.m. And at that time, at this point in time, the investigation is continuing, and we'll probably have further as the day goes on. So, do you have any questions?
This guy you're looking for, is he known to the police? Any priors? Or?
He is known to the police. These individuals are known to the police, I'll tell you that. They are familiar with each other, and have been together earlier in the evening.
Were they also familiar to the victim?
Yes.
Is this gang related?
Not that we can determine at this time.
Are they legal? Or are they legal?
I can't, I wouldn't know. I couldn't
But
answer
they're
that.
both from Sioux City?
Yes.
And the victim is as well?
Yes.
What's the relationship between the victim and the suspect?
Just acquaintances.
The witness that you guys have in custody right now, was he with everyone throughout the night? Is that kind of what he said, or is that still?
Yes.
Where did you find the accomplice?
Here in Sioux City.
Can you be more specific?
No, I can't at this time.
When you say witness, do you mean the person who was arrested for accessory after the fact, or are we talking about another person?
When I'm talking about, well, there's a witness up in Lincoln County, South Dakota that actually saw something about 7:20 in the morning. But as far as the accomplice here, he has knowledge of the incident.
What's the relationship between the victim and the suspect and then that residence at 1420 West 15th?
I just believe they're acquaintances. I don't know if there's any other relationship unless you know anything more, Pat. Okay.
Were either the accomplice, the victim, or the suspect living at that house?
I believe, let me get some clarification. Were they all living at this house, or were they?
It occurred at the residence where our person that we have in custody, it's his residence.
Oh, it's his residence.
He resides there with some other people.
Ricardo Vitale?
Yes.
Is there a reason why they brought him to Sioux Falls, up to Sioux Falls area, or?
Oh, that's a question we'll obviously be asking, but obviously, you know, you commit a homicide, you want to dispose of the body, get it as far away as you can.
With the person you have in custody, has he shed any light you can talk about as far as, were they just arguing? Was it a drug deal gone bad? Anything you can shed on the circumstances?
The only thing I can tell you is that they were together the evening prior to this. So whatever transpired in there, we'll have to determine that from our interviews.
Was the accomplice taken into custody without incident?
As far as I know, yes.
Where
Where was the victim shot?
in the head
Once.
once.
Have you recovered a weapon?
I couldn't tell you that right now.
So obviously, if people see this person, call 911.
Call 911, yes, please.
Should the public be concerned?
I think this was an isolated incident amongst people that knew each other. The only concern I've got is that he could still be armed, and obviously we're going to consider him as being dangerous anyway.
Do you believe he's still in Sioux City, or do you think he might have gone somewhere else?
At this time, it'd just be speculation on my part. We don't have any idea.
Is he from Sioux City, Mr. Castellanos?
I think they all lived here. I don't know what they're originally from here, but I think they all resided here in Sioux City.
Is that the suspect's car? Does he own that? That's not a stolen car or anything?
The car, it's not stolen.
It's registered to our suspect's mother, who resides in Sioux City.